Good morning and welcome back to Breakfast Television. Keith and Renee make winter sound so beautiful and fun, and you get inspired and you go outside and you go, oh man, it's so cold. But Buffy Cowton, you are from Wilderness Supply, and you've got some ideas of how we can actually have some fun and enjoy the cold weather being outdoors.
There's no sense in living in Winnipeg if you're going to spend 6 months inside of the year. So we do want to stay nice and warm and comfortable. We talked about parkas. You probably got a nice warm winter coat. It's a great place to start. But you want to keep your hands, your feet, your head all warm. If those bits get cold, the rest of you will get cold no matter what coat you're wearing.
Now, as I understand, the key to keeping everything warm is in layering. So let's start with the boots. What's special about these things that are going to keep us extra warm in a winter peg?
Well, the boots are designed to go down to -40 before you even put any sort of warm sock or anything like that inside them. So they're made with a really good insulator, nice fuzzy interior here to keep you feeling really nice, and the waterproof outer so that if you're walking through the snow or the slush like that earlier when it was, only -5 and it was all wet.
Yep.
I own these boots. I was wearing them walking to work an hour a day. It was great. Feet were completely dry when I got there and really toasty warm.
Perfect. And the waterproof layer is so important too because it'll be really cold one day and then all of a sudden the sun comes out and things start melting and then you're back and forth and freezing. So this is a really great thing. Let's talk about smart wool if we could for a second because this was fascinating. Tell me a little bit about these particular socks that we got here.
Well, socks are made of merino wool. Smart wool is the brand, and merino is this amazing invention that's come in the last 5 years. It's wool out of New Zealand, and it's got incredible moisture-wicking properties, warmth properties, but they don't feel like wool. They feel really soft, really nice against the skin.
Like if you're worried about that scratchy wool feel, it's like putting your face against an elegant silk sheet. You can sleep with these things. And also, not smelly. You were telling me that one of your coworkers put this to the smell test, and he came out on top.
We've been putting this to the smell test for the last 3 months. One of the people at our store has been wearing the same socks for 3 months, hasn't washed them yet, and I can promise you, I have smelt them myself. They still don't smell.
Wow, that guy hates doing laundry.
If you knew him, you'd know how impressive that was.
All right, I want to ask about these gloves too, because they look like regular gloves, and it's important actually when we're going outside for extra long times to put a pair of gloves inside of our mitts. But these gloves are extra special because on side of the fingertips, it's not really showing up because it's black on black, but we got a special textured thing on there. What's that for?
This is so that you can use your liner mitts with your touchscreen devices, your iPhone, whatever you might have. This is a great idea. You want the liner mitts, as we said. It's the same idea. It's going to pull the moisture away from your skin while the outer mitts are keeping all of the snow and rain and things like that off. But the double benefit of wearing liner mitts is if you got to take your hands out of the gloves, you got to answer a text message, you want to check your Facebook or when the bus is coming, anything like that, your hands are still going to stay warm. That's the most important thing when you're out there.
Really smart. So no more are you using your nose to quickly swipe open your touchscreen. People look at you funny when that happens.
Sometimes.
So now let's talk about, we've got those gloves, we're going to layer them inside of these mitts. Is that the plan?
That's the plan. So we've got really warm outer mitts here. They're insulated. They've got that waterproof outer again. Keep all the rain, snow, anything like that off. They've got that nice long cuff on them, so it's going to go over the lip of your jacket. Make sure you don't get any of that cold air coming in underneath. And you're going to be really nice and warm with a glove like this.
Okay, we have just a couple seconds left to cover these 2 things. So this particular hat that we're looking at, dual layered again. This thing is called, we had a fun name for it. It's a gator something, but it's actually a neck warmer, right?
A neck warmer, also known as a neck gaiter. Again, these are both wool. They come in non-wool varieties as well, but you want to go for that double layer. It's double layer gaiter here, double layer hat, keep you nice and warm.
And when talking about keeping the moisture off of things, we've got this balaclava here, and there's actually a little mesh layer inside where you'd be breathing through, so that the moisture that you're breathing out is actually not going to be freezing on to your face.
Yeah, you won't get that ice buildup that we all know around our face. It lets all the moisture vapor from your breath out while still keeping you nice and warm. It's got wind stopper on it to keep all the wind chill away from your face.
Some accessories to keep you warm. We're talking double layers and keeping the moisture away. We're going to be having another segment where we're going to be looking at when you're going outdoors and you're trying to keep warm, but this is a little different technique, correct?
A little bit of the safety, what you should take with you to just make sure you stay safe, worst case scenario, when you're outside in the cold.
That's coming up shortly on BT, but right now you're checking with Courtney Ketchen in the City Newsroom.